Hey guys, I got another one for you. We got some trigger warnings. We've got verbal abuse, telling people to self terminate. You name it, it's in here. If anything like that would bother you, please roll on. We've got other stories that would fit you better. Here's the story. Am I overreacting? Mother in law laughed while I cried after she encouraged my sister in law to send me a message telling me to end myself. I have been with my husband for 6 years, married for 2. His family never liked me from the beginning, but I thought things were getting better. I was wrong. I have severe depression and PTSD from things that happened before I met my husband. He's been my rock through all of it, and he's the reason I'm still here, honestly. I had to take a step back from work recently because my mental health was really bad, and my husband suggested we stay with his parents for a few weeks while I recovered since our apartment lease was ending and we were in between places. Worst decision we ever made. My mother in law has been making little comments the whole time, asking why I can't just cheer up, saying I'm lazy for not working, rolling her eyes when I take my medication. But I brushed it off because we only had to be there temporarily. My husband's sister lives with them too. She's 34 and has always hated me for reasons I don't fully understand. She barely speaks to me, and when she does, it's always passive aggressive. Yesterday, I was sitting in the living room, and my sister in law was on her laptop across the room from me, maybe 20 feet. I got a notification on my phone, and it was a DM on Insta from a burner account. It said I'm worthless and that my husband would be better off without me. It said everyone knows I'm faking my mental illness for attention. It told me I should just end myself and do everyone a favor. It knew details about my past trauma that only someone in this house would know. I looked up. My sister-in-law was smirking at her screen. Started crying, showed my husband. He confronted his sister, and she denied it. But then mother-in-law came in and asked what was happening. When my husband explained, she literally started laughing. Not awkward laughter. She thought it was funny. She said I was being dramatic and that I needed thicker skin if I'm going to be a part of this family. My husband and I packed our stuff up that night and left. We're staying in a hotel now, and he's saying he wants to go no contact with his family, his whole family. But now his mom is blowing up his phone saying I'm tearing the family apart and turning her son against her. Oh, let's let the narcissistic maneuvers begin, mama. Okay. So, by the way, OP, no, you're not an asshole. Your mother-in-law is. But no, you're not an asshole. But how she's already talking about you're tearing the family apart. You're turning her son against her. Your sister-in-law is rude to you constantly. Won't give anybody a real reason. Your mother-in-law, in not saying something, seeing as she's living in her home, is by her quietness supporting it. But then you go by what she has said. No, she's an asshole. Sounds like she doesn't believe that mental health issues actually exist. It's something that's out there that so many people are like, why can't you get over it? Why can't you just not be depressed? Think happy thoughts. If it was that easy, there would not be psychiatrists, there would not be psychologists, and there wouldn't be a variety of 1,500 different psych meds, right? Mental health is just as important as physical health. And any asshole that would sit there and put somebody down who has been diagnosed. Why can't you just get over it? Why can't you this? Why can't you that? Man, why can't you shut the fuck up and mind your own business? You're not my doctor, and you're sure as hell not helping the situation. Now, flip side that I will be fair to the mother's point of view. No, not to her point of view, to the location. You are in her home. That sucks for you. I'm so glad you guys left and went to a hotel. Because when you're staying in someone's home, you have to conform to their home. I'm not talking about their ideals and all that, but whatever is in their home, you have to deal with it because you're in their space. But the fact that she laughed when your husband told her that her daughter, your husband's sister, and your sister-in-law sent you a message to tell you to end yourself. And she laughed and said, you need thicker skin. Telling people to end themselves is not a joke, ever. It's insane. I'm so glad you got out. What I'm going to tell you, one, no matter what your husband decides to do, you need to go no contact with them, period. The fact that somebody would tell you to do something so horrendous and their mother would laugh about it and tell you you need thicker skin? Nope. Nope, they're poison. You don't need to be anywhere near them. And your husband saying that he wants to go no contact, that's completely his decision. He needs to decide what steps, if he wants to go no contact, if he wants low contact, but you can determine what's best for you and say, if you're going to be in contact with him, that's cool. But when it comes to me, information Sahara Desert, because they made it very clear you're not family. So guess what? With that, they don't get shit. And the next time your sister-in-law wants to be a cunt, just look her in the face and say, thank you, and walk away. Never explain it. Just look at her. Thank you. She's going to freak. You are going to be living rent-free in her head for a very, very long time because she's not going to understand why you said something nice, but you said it in a way that implies something else with no information, no clues. You're going to make her nuts. And guess what? Since she lives with her mother, she's going to make your mother-in-law nuts.